knots. Forgive the animals in the back. Alright, so we'll go with this. This is called your webbing. Alright, your webbing, the only thing you tie with the webbing is a water knot. So a water knot is just an overhand knot like that. So it's an overhand knot. And you take the other end and you follow it through. Follow it. Make sure it's nice and clean. Follow it back around. So it looks like that. Then you tighten the ends. Water knot. That's your water knot, and that's your webbing. That's the only thing you'll tie with your webbing. So that's the water knot. Okay? Then you have a couple knots. You have 8 knots. We'll do the easiest ones first. So figure 8 with a bite. Make a decent size loop. Grab about this much. You're going to go fold it. You're going to go in front. And then you're going to go behind. And you're going to go back up through the hole. Figure 8 on a bite. And the reason why it's a bite is because of this right here. Alright? We'll do that again. So grab a decent size. You're going to go in front of it. And you're going to go back around. And then you're going to go back in front. And you're going to go back through the hole that you never let go. It's your figure 8 on a bite. Your figure 8. Alright? We're going to do a regular figure 8. So take your finger, grab a section, go around the front, go around the back, go back around the front, and that'll be your figure 8. Pretty simple. Then you got your square knot. So your square knot you can tie it 2 different ways. Easiest way, take this, grab a section, make a bite, then take your other end, go through the hole, around, so through the hole, underneath, back around, back through the hole. And that's going to be your square knot. And the reason why you know it's a square knot is because it should slide like this. Okay? So we'll do that again. So make a loop. Grab your bite. This is a bite because it's going back on each other. So that's your hole, your initial hole. You're going to go through the hole, underneath, then you're going to go back and grab it. That's going to be your square knot. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is like this. Take this, take this. You tie just like you're tying your shoelace. So simple tie, and then you tie the exact opposite, which is going to be your square knot. But that can get confusing, especially with gloves on. So it's easiest to do it this way because you can keep your glove hand like this and never let go of the hose or the rope, and that's your knot. Okay, that's your square knot. Simple overhand knot or your safety knot, just tie a regular knot. So kind of make it look like a pretzel. It's just your knot. That's a knot. That's a safety knot or an overhand knot. So we did figure 8 with the bite, water knot with the webbing, safety knot, square knot. We're going to do a sheet bend or a Beckett bend. So bend means it's binding 2 different size ropes together. A square knot is 2 of the same size ropes together. So to do the sheet bend or Beckett bend, it's the same thing as if you're doing a square, you just don't go back through the hole. So you go through the hole underneath, you go through the hole, around, and then instead of going back in, you just grab it on the side. And then it goes like this. That's what That's what your Beckett bend or your sheet bend should look like. I'll do that again. You take it, make a bite, you go through the hole, then you pass it underneath, So far you've done this. Then you take this and go through this hole, creating your sheet bend. Two different size hoses together, or two different size ropes together. Okay? Then you got your bow line. Your bow line can be challenging. So your bow line, you go around the hook, there you go around the rope, like this. So that's what it should look like initially. Then you pass it off to each other, and you go back through. It's your bow line. So you could also do it this way. Put it around your back, like this. So this right here is your first try. You go around, tuck it back in, so it looks like this. Then you just pass it to each other once and go back in. But you keep this end tight. That's your bow line. I'll do it again. You take it, you go around, like that, pass it, and go back in. That's what a bow line should look like. Alright, so that's your bow line. It's a little bit more difficult. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but that's your bow line. Your figure eight follow through. So do your figure eight around, back in. Okay, it's your figure eight, and then you would just follow it back through. This is if you were throwing it on like a ladder or something, or you need to tie into something. You follow it back through, follow it back around, follow it back around, back in through the hole. And that's going to be your figure eight follow through. So that's pretty much it. Those are your 8 knots.